There is a ton of secrets added inside of the new Forge update. And in this video, we're going to be going through every single thing that you probably did not know about, as some of these came to a very big surprise to even myself. But even if one of these secrets you did not know about, please go ahead and subscribe. I would very much appreciate it, but let's get right into it. First things first, something super basic that I didn't even know about until a few hours ago is that this Iceman guy can actually give you a quest that unlocks a brand new cannon leading you straight to the peak. Until a few hours ago, I was literally climbing up here the entire time and I didn't know where the cannon was or if they even had one. However, in this update, you have to unlock it. You can do it by talking to this man. As you can see, I've already done it, so he doesn't give me any type of quest and he just yaps. But when you take this quest, it is a little bit hefty because it requires 3 different types of ores in order to unlock this. And one of them is the Demonite ore. Luckily, I had 17 of them. And then he asked for 3 Fireite, which I do also have plenty of that, as well as 5 Magmites, which he quite literally almost took all of mine. I only have 1 left. Is it worth it though? I'm not quite sure. I mean, I definitely think it saves you plenty of time from climbing all the way up here, but it's up to you. If you have light speed or stuff that, you know, lets you go really quickly around the map, maybe it might not be worth it for you. But then again, there is many better ores in this update, so you might as well go ahead and use that anyways. The next secret is something you have probably noticed. If I go into free cam and go all the way up on top of the map, you will see there is something over there. This completely pokes out because it's like a little mini island, or like, I don't even know what it is, like an igloo type looking thing. But if we go over here to this glacier all the way over here, it actually has something to share. I'm pretty sure this secret passageway was actually supposed to make it in this update, but the developers ran out of time. Because as you can see right here, it says point of no return on the sign. However, if you go ahead, jump in the water and try to go all the way down, which that's what you're supposed to do, it will actually teleport you back as you walk forward. As you can see, I just got sent back. It was actually one of the first things I did in my guide video, but as you can see, I literally got banned from the game for an anti-TP exploit bug. Instead of catching exploiters, it was catching people who were going into that cave because it wasn't teleporting them right, and that's why now it doesn't even do that anymore. But let me know what you think is going to be down at that cave. It'll definitely probably be in the game in the next update. And talking about that cave, that is actually leading me to my next few secrets. If you go behind Sensei Moro's shop, now keep in mind this guy has came in and placed his shop right here. However, if you walk right behind it through this passageway, you will see this giant gate, and this gate has some light coming out of it. A part of my third secret is going through it, because with free cam, I am actually able to walk straight through this cave, and would you look at that? Now, this cave is something we got in one of the trailers, because if I go further down all the way through this cave, you will see this thing right here. This seems to be like some sort of heart to the island. I'm not quite sure what it is, but this was a part of one of the trailers we saw for this brand new update. And as you can see, there it is. It is literally the same exact spot. However, there is currently no way to go through this thing. One thing that I did notice is if you actually go ahead and take a close look at this, there is some sort of shape going on. And as you can see, I don't know what it is, but there is like a little prism here, and then there's lines going out, and it like spins around the entire thing. It's interesting. Is there any way to actually get through this at the moment? I do not think so. This probably also didn't make it in the brand new update. But what if I told you this gate is not actually the only thing? Some exploiters are going to be able to get through this. That's why the developers have gone ahead and just simply put basalt rocks in here. But if I continue venturing down and go this way, you will notice there is a bush right there. Very odd of a spot for a bush, right? Well, don't be surprised because there's something behind it. If I go through this bush, you will see there is this thing right here. And this looks like a dead end, like there is nothing here. However, the developers went ahead and they blocked it off with this giant rock here. And if you actually go through this, you will see another area. You got this random NPC lady over here. Hello, I don't know what you do, but you're here. And then if you go even further down, there is a brand new demonic pickaxe that I managed to find as soon as the update had came out. Apparently, this thing has still not released in the game, but man, does it look really cool. It seems like some sort of dragon pickaxe. It's obviously not going to be called a diamond pickaxe. By the looks of it right now, that just seems to be a temporary name that the developers have given it in order to, you know, prevent people from buying it and stuff. And it's probably not even purchasable because I'm sure exploiters would have gotten it. But from what I've heard, that pickaxe is rumored to be around 2.8 million. I'm honestly not sure how accurate that is or whether it comes from an official source or not. But one thing you can expect is that it'll probably come out like in the same update as the Angelite pickaxe. That was also another pickaxe leaked. And a Heavenite pickaxe that looks like this. Both of these have not made it to the game yet. So obviously there's a lot more saved up for part 2 and the next parts that come after. I don't know if there will be more. But our next secret is actually all the way up on top of the map. For this one, once again, I'm going to go ahead and use this cannon to just boop. There we go. And if we actually climb all the way to the top of this mountain, you will notice a little Easter egg. This is not really anything important. However, oh my God, can I please get to the top? It is so... Oh, there we go. And as you can see, there's this little tiny cat. I don't know who left bro up here, but he doesn't do anything. I can try to mine him. Nothing happens. I can try to kill him. Yeah, literally nothing happens. But it's a cool little Easter egg if you've ever been curious enough to come all the way up here. And man, is it dark. Ah, yes, there we go. It's much better. I like it daytime. The next secret is actually more of a tip in case you didn't know about. But obviously inside of this brand new update, if we go down into this cave and all the way to the end, there is the ice golem boss. You can fight this guy every hour. And I don't know why, but sometimes, yeah, it says you can no longer join this lobby. It's locked, so like you have to wait for this timer to come down. I don't know how it really works. But fighting this guy allows you to obtain ruins that are much better than the current ones in the game. As you know, for example, mining shards, yeah, right now it goes to Swift Mining 1. That is literally the highest tier you can get until this update, because if you actually fight the bosses, there is a very good chance that you can get some ruins that are higher tiers. And as you can see, it has been confirmed by the developers themselves. But let me know what rune tiers you guys have gotten, because I've actually only fought this guy once so far, and I've completely forgot about him. I've just been maxing out my grind. Secret number 7 is done by the developers, and that is them actually secretly increasing the damage required to get the prismatic pickaxe. If I go ahead and try to mine for the brand new prismatic pickaxe, as you can see, I am now able to mine it. Well, that's because I have the void pickaxe, but let's just say you didn't have the void pickaxe. The previous damage for this used to be 320 base damage on your pickaxe that you would have to have. Now, with the brand new change, they have changed that. You are no longer actually able to use the snow pickaxe, which used to be the best thing, or like the worst thing you could use in order to grind for that pickaxe. But now you must actually have the frost pickaxe in order to do so. Luckily though, they did easier out the requirements on like getting some of these pickaxes, so it doesn't require you to finish as many Sensei Moro quests, which is pretty good. But it does require you to now get the frost pickaxe instead of the snow pickaxe, so you have to pay more in order to have a chance of getting it. Secret number 8 is actually something most people don't know about, is the starter NPC. When you came into this world, you were actually presented by a quest by this Bjorn dude. And most people think he's a one-time quest, but no, he also actually has a storyline. And I do have some of his quests right now. I believe the current one I have is this right here, Steel Against the Cold. So I have to kill 3 prismatic spiders in order to finish this. Not prismatic, but prismarine. And let me go ahead and just do that real quick. I think I should be able to do it very easily. But his storyline continues, and if you're trying to get levels or money, it's definitely a good little starting spot. Oh, there it is. There is this stupid little prismarine spider. I hate fighting this thing because all of his boyfriends, like, come and help him. But it's fine, bro. We can just go ahead and defeat him. I do take plenty of damage because I've not updated my armor. But if you keep spinning around him, it makes it much easier to kill. And there he is. He is dead. Now I just wait to heal up and do it again. Fun fact, they did also actually decrease the spawn rate of this guy. So every time you kill him, he does take quite a bit longer to respawn, but that's fine because I do actually have to heal every single time. Wait, bro, I just defeated him twice and I didn't get the Prismarine Spider quest done. What the heck? Okay, well, we can ignore that, but yeah, there's multiple quests to the Beachhorn dude. Secret number 9 is a secret that the developers have left for us. If we walk to the back of this pirate ship and actually go to this little island here, you will notice something behind this. And I think this actually leaks something for the next update. But if you take a look inside of the water, there is these horns right here. And to me, these literally look exactly like mammoth horns. It's hard to get a good look at them, but there it is. As you can see, they are literally 2 horns exact distances apart from one another. And bro, I don't know about you, this is exactly what you would find on a mammoth. However, I think that might be like a future boss or something, because that clearly does not go with anything else inside of this game right now. Let me know, though, when you think that's going to come out and what do you think it's actually for. Secret number 10 is actually to do with the cabins that are around the map. This is something I managed to find very interesting. But as you know, there's tons of these cabins around the map. And for the most part, you can't enter any of them. And if I go into free cam and look inside, well, you can see it's just walled up. There's literally nothing in here. However, if you follow this path and actually go up here, I don't know how you can like actually get up on here, but there is this one cabin over here that is open and you can actually enter. I don't know if this is gonna have some sort of like storyline. It also has like torches up in the front, but you can walk in this cabin, and as you can see, there's just random books, random tools, weapons, and like armor. There isn't any secret leaks in here or anything, because if you look at this armor, it's just the old stuff we've already had. But I don't know, I thought it was interesting how you can enter this one, but you cannot enter the rest. And as a bonus secret that for you guys who have been watching this far into the video, and that is about a secret cave. Oh my gosh, that was so hard to say. But similar to the cabin, there is also this cave. If you go on over here, similar to where it was for, you know, the gate. However, you actually have to go behind this little witch building. And if you climb all the way up here, I believe... Wait, where am I going, bro? Am I even going in the right direction? Oh, yeah, you have to climb up when you see this torch. And then there will be this little secret cave, which, once again, the developers have done nothing with. Now, earlier on, when the update did come out, I walked in here, and it was red, kind of like that secret area I showed you guys earlier. However, ever since, there's nothing underneath it, and there is also nothing in front of it. So, I don't know what it could be. But it looked very similar to this color that you can see right over here, similar to what's in this room over here. Let me know if you have any theories on what that could be. I thought it was really interesting to find inside of this update. And the developers are definitely very much cooking up the storyline with this game. I love how they put in a ton of secrets, and I hope they continue on doing so and letting us access them, of course. Because I feel like in this update, we can't really get to anything yet. Unless we just don't know. I don't know. But if you enjoyed this video, please go on ahead and watch this one on the screen right here. I went ahead and picked it for you myself. I really think you're going to enjoy it. And hurry up and click it fast, because this video is about to end. Until then, bye!